Get in here. Get in here. Nah. Hey, what's going on? I keep looking over here when I should be looking over there. How you doing? Let me open up YouTube on my computer. I need to get an iPad or something. I don't know if you were able to hear that. Wasn't so sure if you were able to hear that. If you do, my apologies. It's Friday night. All right, let me see. Am I live? Am I live? Can you hear me? Okay. I'll put it on mute so there won't be any feedback going on. And we got one person here, so it's all good. I'm trying to. There's a little slight delay with my computer and my phone, so I wish I could use my new camera, but I'm still learning how to do that. I'm still learning how to use it for streaming. Gosh, that's like a 30-second delay. Wow. Okay. Got this. I'm gonna do a little bit of mixing for my boy Rizzo 900, working on his album. Trying to get it done. Him and another client of mine, Wes Davis. I just got so much work to do. Pro Tools, you better not crash on me. You've done it long enough. Hurry up. Jeez, man. Anywho, there's only one person in the chat. How you doing? How's your day going? You got a good New Year? It's 2026. I can't believe it. I mean, this song is almost done anyway. Let me see.
They remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly They remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. They remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember.
Too much delay. All right, let me see. I might not be able to stream too long. I got some guests here, and they're being loud as heck right now.
They remember. They remember.
All right, let me try this one.
They remember. They remember. They remember.
Okay, that's not bad. This one might be a little bit too loud. 1/4 of a note. Delay.
They remember. They remember. They remember. They remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resembles. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I
That's the only thing I'm worried about. One person in the chat, just one person. It's all good. I might not stream too long, but since I haven't put out anything in about a week, I thought why not just do a stream right quick. You got some news for the channel, what I'm going to be doing, because I need to start uploading more frequently instead of just doing it like once a week. It's just YouTube's been like draining me lately. So many people been hitting me up to do reviews, so many companies, so many offers. Some good, some aren't, and I'm like, man, and life gets in the way too, Focusing on my health, trying to lose the weight, trying to get rid of these tumors, trying to get my life back. But only time will tell. Time is all you need. You just got to keep moving forward. Be persistent. Whatever you got going on in your life that's very difficult for you to handle, keep going through it until you get to the end. I'm shooting a video. Oh my God, I can't read that. Hang on. Hold up. What's going on, D-Fly? All right. Happy New Year, bro. Call. My bad if I didn't see that before. I'm shooting a music. You shooting a music video? I'm shooting a music video Monday to the I Ain't song that you play on your live. Okay, cool. Can't wait to check it out, bro. Yeah, bro. Just keep doing your thing. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing yourself with your music. Yeah. I figure you was talking about music video. First of all, can you guys hear me? Because I'm doing this off my brand new phone. I bought an iPhone 16 Pro Max, and I don't know. I don't even know how to turn the mic. Yeah, the mic is on. Who's that? Old hits shifts. Old hits shift. Am I saying it right? What's going on, bro? Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I know it's probably some background noise too. I'm gonna try to stream on my brand new camera that I purchased a couple of weeks ago. It was like my little Christmas gift to me, and it's 4K. I want to shoot it in my live streams, but I'm still learning how to do that. I don't want to screw up anything. Yeah, nice. Yeah, go ahead and shoot that music video. I got a couple of music videos I got to shoot myself. I'm currently working on one right now, but I'm waiting on my clients to hit me up. Rizzo, I'm still waiting for you, bro. Old hit shift. Send me okay. Can never really finish beats, brother. Oh, whoa, hang on. You guys coming in with your comments already. Hang on. Can never really finish beats, brother. And was curious if you think I'm on the right path. Right now, I'm watching this awesome piano course on YouTube, just getting all the basics and fundamentals down. Hey, that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. Just take your time. Trust the process, but don't overdo it. Don't overthink. And I understand most of us, we want to master something right away, but only time will tell. So take as much time as you need before you master the skill, and you should be good to go. Don't rush yourself, man. Trust me. All good. Remember, I won't say I had a procedure 2025, and I'm trying to get one more thing straight. Keep your head up. I only told a few people. Bless. Does that sound good? Of course. And bless you as well, brother. God bless all of you guys. I really appreciate you guys. It's a new year. It's a new beginning. God gave us another chance to better ourselves. If you're still on this earth and you wake up and you drawing breath, you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. It's up to you to find out what that purpose is. Keep doing some soul searching. Try your absolute best. It will, whatever you're ambitious of, whatever your goals are, it's never too late to make that happen. Trust me, there were moments where I used to sit here and I look in front of my screen. I got all this equipment, making music, and I'm like, man, I feel like I'm not good enough. Don't ever let your thoughts make you think that you're not as good as you know you are. If you know that you're good at something, perceived to just strive for greatness. You know, so don't ever overthink on anything that you're trying to do. Because I've been doing that for a very long time. I used to tell myself I'm not that good. You know, so if you think that way of yourself, then best believe it's going to come true. You know. What else? You rap. You asking me? I used to a long time ago. If you are asking me, I had a couple of records I worked on years ago, like during my college days, and I did spit on a few tracks. Uh, Back then when Drake was starting to arrive at the scene, so many people wanted to come in the studio and record over his beats because they were popping really. They were popping back then. So that song, Uptown, we did a song called Downtown to the same beat, and I did the third verse. And I was like, man, that was pretty dope. I don't know how I did that. It takes me forever and a day to write a verse when it comes to rapping because I have to rehearse it. But I don't. It could be somewhere on YouTube. I just gotta find it. I feel like once I get all the fundamentals locked in, I can spice things up. You know. Of course you can. Believing. I would say believing in yourself. Believe in God. God says don't have confidence in man. Have confidence in Him. Because you put God first, He'll put you first as well. If you get my drift, you know. I'm not saying don't think of yourself as being confident at all. If you don't have the mindset of what it takes for you to be successful, have faith in God first before anyone else. Have faith in God first before you have faith in man. Uh, Look at this positivity, man. You're shining. Let's go. I hope we all head the direction we want this year. Of course, most definitely. I mean, I tell myself this every year. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be my year to shine. I'm like, why wait? Why not wait for a whole year to shine? Why not just do it now? Have your moment right now. Sometimes I always say these things as if they sound like New Year resolutions, and I don't believe in those. Why? Because sometimes we tend to we tend to begin our resolutions, and all of a sudden we stop, and it goes straight over our heads when we don't even realize when we stopped. So I say, why not just do it right now? Why wait? So that's why I try to keep. That's why I try to push myself. That's right. We say it every year, shine every day. Everyone's got the motivation. It's the discipline that's got to come through. Exactly. Now you're talking, brother. Just keep moving forward. Me, I just keep doing what I'm doing that I think is best. Sometimes I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to be the best version of myself. I can't be the greatest. Everyone wants to be the greatest. Some people call themselves the greatest. Some people call themselves the GOAT. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. But I'm only focusing on being a better version of myself before. I don't know about you, but hey, you do you, I do me. That's all that matters, you know? It's all love. 365 days in a year. Hustle. I tweeted this on my Twitter. I came across. I was just putting a lot of a lot of thoughts in my into my head. I was a little down, and I was reading a scripture from the Bible where it says that in the Bible it states, "Do not be afraid." 365 times. So think about it. It says, "Do not be afraid." 365 times in the Bible. Now reflect that in today's society. 365 days a year. Do not be afraid every day. Have faith in God. Be confident. Uh, you know, continue to move forward. Don't look back. And before you know it, God's going to bless you. 365. 365 days a year. So 365 times. Don't be afraid of getting something that you never had before. So best believe, man, when it comes to music, keep moving forward. Keep doing you. When it comes to making music, you learn something new every single day. It's a trial and error process. You keep messing up in order to become better, and just keep doing it. I mean, in a few more years, I'll be 40 years old. And I've been doing this for almost 20 years. So I didn't think I would ever make it this far in making music on my own, of course, because I've been singing all my life. But when it comes to making beats, mixing and mastering, orchestrating your arrangements and make sure everything is perfect, I never thought I would be at this day and age where I'd be doing that myself. So before you know it, time goes by and you're getting better and better. All right. Only way to progress. Only way to progress is to get through the uncomfortable, the lengthy, all of that annoying stuff. That's right. It, you see, I couldn't have said it, I couldn't have said it better, brother. You got it. You got it. It's a new year. It's a new beginning. It's another chance. Make it count, because tomorrow's not promised. You only live once. A lot of people hate that quote. I used to hate it, but the reason why we hate it because it speaks value. It speaks the truth. You only have one life to live. Make the best out of it. Enjoy your life. All right. Let me see.
They remember I chose to walk with faith, and all of the I could have lost it all.
I don't know if Rizzo made this beat, but this beat is a little off. Too much instrumentation fighting each other. Too many instruments fighting each other around the same frequency. Let me see. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, this got got a lot of sibilance right here. I'm turning it down just a little bit.
I could have lost it all.
Sounds okay. We'll get back to that later. Will do. Make it count. Make it matter to me. There you go. That's all that matters. Keep doing you. I don't remember if you made a video on them or not, but have you checked out the Sonable plugins? The EQ is nuts. Make space for everything. I thought about doing something with them a long time ago. Trust me, being a YouTube creator, there were so many videos I wanted to make, so many things I wanted to cover. But I heard that their EQ, what's it called? What is it? Smart EQ? Oh, let me check. Because I actually had a free trial over that freaking EQ. Yep, the Smart EQ. That EQ was crazy. Yeah, I think I did a wait, hold up. I don't think it was this one. I think it was something else. I think it was by Slate Digital. Infinity EQ. Let me see. Infinity EQ. And they got a part 2. I didn't check that out. Yeah, that's the one I checked out. I haven't done Sonable. I haven't used that one yet. Damn, so they got a part 2. So what's the difference? It reminds me. It looks more like the Fab Filter Pro Q3, but it looks very sleek. I like it. The new features, dynamic filters, new filter types. Oh, that's nothing new. 2 timing modes, tight and smooth. Tight is very reactive and great for tasks like de-essing, while smooth offers a slow release that lets more transients through. Okay. Improve interface, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check this one out and the Smart EQ. They are top notch. They've got a smart compressor out now, and it's ridiculous too, man. Haven't really used it because of focusing on music theory, but looks so clutch. Yes, sir. EQ. Yeah. I forgot about the smart compressor too. I might cover those. I'm not so sure, because as of lately, so many companies want me to cover pretty much the same stuff. There's not much ingenuity and innovation going on with the basic tools for mixing and mastering, like your EQ, your compressor, delay, reverb, this and that and the third. And like shout out to Safari Pedals, they've been hitting me up asking me to cover their plugins and whatnot. And some of them are basic with a few features added to it, as if like if you don't have certain plugins like they have, if you want the certain type of sound, you might have to use two or three plugins in order to reach a particular sound. But for them, they have like three, four plugins all in one. And there are times I'm like, I want to do it, but I don't have the energy to do it. And there are times that I want to do it, but I don't want to do it because it's a basic tool. Right, right. I'm on board with that. Reason I brought Sonable. I hope I'm saying it right. Sonable. It's because they are the ones pushing through all of the fluff, genuine innovation, and smart tools to help creatively and less technical. That makes sense. That would make sense. I might look into it. I might look into it because what I normally use for mixing, it depends on how I feel, but mostly I use waves. Um, Let me see, waves, Fab Filter, sometimes Universal Audio. And if I want to get more creative, I use Safari pedals. What else I use? MCDSP, and then when it comes to mastering, waves and Universal Audio. When it comes to making beats, I don't normally mix while I'm making beats, but if I did, I would use Fab Filter. And I would use Cable Guys. I've just thousands of plugins that I use that, but it really depends on how I feel. I try to switch it up every chance I get. Let's see. Man, always do your stuff. Always just chatting. Oh, most definitely, man. Yeah, I'm always here. I'm always here. All right, let me see, because this is my boy Rizzle 900's song. It's a song dedicated to his mother, who was recently passed. May she rest in peace. This beat it needs to be mixed a little bit better because I never mixed it, so I don't know exactly where he got the beat from. I don't know if he made it himself, but there's something up with the beat. Something's wrong with the beat. It's like overpowering the vocals. No matter how much space I give the vocals, something's wrong here. I might have to do some what's it called? I have to do some side chain compression here.
I could have lost it all. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could have lost it all. Yeah. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resembles. I could have lost it all. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resembles. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel a fire, flaming spirit candle.
Right there, that's where he messed up at. He struggled holding those notes. Shoot, I might have to add a little. Sometimes I use Melodyne. Melodyne slows me down a little bit because when it comes to vocal tuning, that's time consuming. You're doing what auto tune does, but you're doing it manually, and it's a pain in my butt sometimes when I'm trying to tune vocals manually. Sometimes I hate it. I hate it. Everything else sounds good. It's just when you hold those notes. So I might have to do some advanced mixing here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I gotta fix. I might have to add shoot. Let me use Fab Filter. Tell you the truth, I wish I had Smart EQ. That would have helped me out right there. I'm gonna talk to the company and see if they want me to review their plugins, and that way I could show you guys how to fix certain notes when singers are singing and certain notes that they're holding. It stands out way too much. but you want it to like blend in with everything else so it won't overpower the vocals. Like it won't sound louder than the vocals. Sometimes compression may be the answer, but you still have to do a little bit of digging as far as for picking certain spots. You tell that EQ to pick this spot that sounds too loud, and then it'll compress it a little bit. Um, I think Help Me Divine did something like that one time in one of his mixing videos, and I was like, I thought I was the only one who would do something like that. But yeah, that actually works though. Trust me. If you have a very good EQ that just picks out this one tiny spot, because you know EQ is going to capture the entire vocal audio signal, but when the transients are hitting and it sounds too loud, then you tell that EQ when this transient hitting at a particular threshold, then you tell that bad boy to turn it down, and it's gonna sound perfect. Sometimes a smart EQ can actually do that for you. Fail filter, that's like the closest I have. I think I have Pro Q4. Pro Q4, yeah, Pro Q4. That would be the closest EQ to being like a smart EQ to me. So that's what I might use right here. I wish I could show you guys the screen. That's why I want to use my brand new camera, but I will soon. Just give me some time on that, so I can show you guys my uh, my mix down. Show you guys my vocal chain and everything like that. Let me see.
Yeah, yeah.
643.8 kilohertz. I'm gonna get that right there. Give it a bell and oh shoot! Why'd you move? What was it? 643. Yeah, right there. Okay. Why'd you do that? Okay, let's change the width. Hmm. Let me see. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Okay. What is this? The spectral button. Yeah, I'm still learning how to use Pro Q4. I've always been using Pro Q3. I even use that during mastering. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit and bring up the dynamic range. Let me see. Hmm. All right. Bring this down. Bring the threshold down a little bit. I want to just turn that part down. Just that part when he's holding that note. Just that part alone. I know it sounds weird. Let me see. I don't know if you guys sent any messages, but give me 1 second.
Working on my temple, I can feel a fire. Flames burn candle.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where are you? Where are you? Shoot. I just realized something. I might even go to the clip gain, just turn it down just a little bit. That might even just solve my problem. Or I might just add a little fade to it. Okay. Turn that down. Turn this down. Add a little fade. It might sound a little bit off. I'm not so sure. And I'm not so sure this is what RZA want anyway.
I can feel a fire. Flames burn candle. It could be so simple. I can feel a fire. Flames burn candle. It could be so simple. Yeah. And he sounds a little bit off too. Maybe auto-tune could be the problem there because he sounds like he's off key. All right, so dang. All right. Let me see. Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher. So sorry. I had a phone call. Dang, I should have put on airplane mode. Get out the way. Sorry about that. Bobby Boucher. Is that from The Water Boy? Bobby Boucher. The Water Boy with Adam Sandler? Dang, I gotta catch up. Okay.
Just want to say I've been watching you since day one. You were a real one. Appreciate it, bro. I'm just being myself, man. Whatever you guys need help with, I just try my best to assist those who need help. Because trust me, I was in the same boat almost 20 years ago. I didn't know on earth what I was doing. This is like when YouTube was at its peak. YouTube came out when I was like in high school. I think it was like '05, right after Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, that's when YouTube came out. Yeah, I'm old. I'm that old. My junior year, no one came out with videos on mixing and mastering. I didn't even have a studio. I didn't even know mixing and mastering even exist. So yeah, man, just watch as many people as you can, people that you like, people who influence you to become better, and I guarantee you'll be better as well. All right, I gotta catch up on all these comments. Hang on, hang on. Right. I'm on board with that. Reason I brought Cinnable because okay, I read that one already. Ow. All right. We got to get a face cam and screen share so we can see what you're doing. I'm sure I can learn it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Um, I use OBS Studio, and my boy DDS, shout out to him. He told me how I can stream with my camera. I should have done that earlier. Oh my goodness. I'll do it next time. Next time. He said I could stream with my phone, not my phone, my camera connected to my computer and do it through YouTube Studio. I should have done that, but I wasn't thinking. All right, let's see. Especially live. Yeah, I look forward to the review. It has a grouping system. You can group all elements in EQ so they work together. Mind blowing for me, at least. Don't know a ton about mixing. Well, I'll tell you this, man. I love it. When it comes to mixing, you learn a lot almost every single day. Every engineer has a different workflow. Everyone has, there's no such thing as the best way to mix or the perfect way to mix. Everyone has their own technique. Everyone's completely different. You might not like my technique, I might not like yours, but let's agree to disagree. To each his own. If you're mixing in a way that makes your music sound good, bright, clear, and it gives it presence and clarity, that's all that matters. All right, let's see. All right, brother, I'm about to hop out and go learn some keys. Go ahead, man. Make it happen. All right, Carl, I have a bunch of isotope plugins, native instruments. I barely have to use them because I am hardware, analog, and digital works for me. I have a good ear, thank God. Yeah, when it comes to hardware, I wish I can afford that. Because that's where you get that analog saturation from. But there are plugins for it that can actually make your mixes sound as if you actually use hardware equipment. High quality H2O. High quality H2O. Psych Music, what's going on with you, bro? Peace, blessings, fam. How are you and the family? We doing great, man. We are blessed. We're blessed to see another year, blessed to see another day. We're blessed for the gift that God has given us to just enjoy our lives and make the best out of it. And I pray that you guys doing the same for yourselves as well. I'm in the studio right here. I'm just working as usual. Trying to get these albums out the way. I'm between a lot of albums right now, and I am a little behind. We got a collab. Yeah, man. I mean, most definitely. It just right now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do this year with my channel. Um, I don't want to be the way I was before. I was putting out one video a week because I was drained. Oh my gosh. Uh, one second. YouTube is acting pretty. I might have to add more RAM to my computer because YouTube been crashing a lot on my computer. Yep, it's down. Refresh. There it is. Yeah, with that being said, yeah, I've been lacking a lot lately. Uh, I don't want to do that again. It's just that life has gotten in the way with my health, the tumor situation here in here. Uh, that has put me down a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, the tumors has been putting me down a lot lately. I've been like lethargic, been tired, um, having trouble concentrating, been slacking, laziness. I hate feeling that way. I'm a very active person. I'm an early bird. Sometimes I get up 5 o'clock in the morning just working. But yeah, my health is my main priority right now. I want to get back to the gym. I want to start vlogging again. Show you guys what I do in a day. Because back then I used to just go straight to the gym, work out, and hum some beat ideas in my head. I hum on the phone, and then I come back home to the studio, and I just play on the keys, making the same beat that I hum. So I gotta make that happen. I gotta make that happen. No more slacking off. No more procrastinating. Because I hate that feeling. I really do. So it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get back on my feet, put out more videos, probably like 2 or 3 videos a week, hopefully. But first, I gotta knock these albums out the way. Uh, when it comes to mixing, if you're not very familiar with mixing, it takes a lot out of you because it's very time consuming. And you got to use your ears very, very carefully. There was one guy who hit me up saying that he wished there were some AI plugins that just to do all the mixing for you. They probably are. Like Isotope does have Nectar. I don't like it because it doesn't mix the way I would like it to. It doesn't give you creative control on how you want your song to be mixed. It makes it the way it wants to. I rather just do the work myself. I love mixing. When it comes to you mixing your own music, you can mix it however you want without having to rely on someone or something else to do it for you. That's why I'm totally against like having like heavily relying on AI these days. And like AI isn't everything these days. Like my brand new phone that I have, Apple Intelligence, AI. I'm like I only use it just for growth. I don't rely on it for everything. Because there's gonna be a point in time that someone or some people are gonna use AI for everything and they're gonna let themselves go. Here's a funny. I won't say funny. Here's a fact. Uh, I came across a scripture in the Bible, in Proverbs. It said, "You must not seek answers from mediums or from like people from the dead or something like that. People who can try to reach the dead." I was like, mediums. And I asked my father, "Is AI a medium?" He said, "Yes." I said, "What?" So if we use AI, it's a sin. This is coming from me. I don't think it's a sin only if you use it for the wrong reasons. It's like what Young Guru said. It's the evil that people can do with the tech. So you could use it for good, or you could use it for evil. And when you use it for evil, that's where the sin comes from. But even Google is a medium. I was like, I've been using Google for a long time, since high school. I'm like, no freaking way. uh, it is what it is, though. But if there's certain things that you cannot find answers from, I would ask AI just for some answers. It wouldn't hurt. But to each his own. Use it carefully. That's all I can say. Because I don't 100% trust it. So there's gonna be some people who's gonna rely on it so freaking hard that they're gonna forget where they come from. They're gonna forget who their Lord and Savior is. Because if you use AI for everything, even if it helps you become a millionaire, don't forget where you come from. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, so let me get back to work. D Fly, Bobby Boucher, Old Hit Shift, call and psych music. I'm always here if you guys need me. So I'm not gonna end the live just yet because I might be on it for a little bit. It's Friday night. I don't have no place to go. I just have my dinner, my nice smoothie. I'm trying to eat healthy. I gotta get back to working out. Tomorrow is Saturday. I really want to go to the gym. I gotta I gotta push myself. If I want to get rid of this freaking weight, thanks to the tumor and my thyroid, I gotta push myself. It's gonna take a toll on me mentally, but that's what makes us human. If you feel like you in hell, keep going through it until you get yourself out of it. I try to tell myself stuff like that every single day. Life gets hard, but it only becomes hard because we make it hard. All right, so let's see how this sounds.
I can feel the fire, flames burn candles.
All right. Let me take this right here.
I can feel the fire, flames burn candles. They could be so simple.
Let me see how I'm gonna add some auto tune on it. If it still sounds bad, I might just do a Melodyne. Might use Melodyne, and
I can feel the fire, flames burn candles. I can feel the fire, flames burn candles.
Alright, D minor. Let me turn up the retune speed and see how it sounds.
I can feel the fire, flames burn candles.
That's the thing. I only want to add auto tune to those parts right there.
I can feel the fire, flames burn candle. They could be so simple. You just gotta make it, and you can have it all. You just gotta take it.
All right, let me turn the delay down just a little bit. It's like it's getting on my nerves. Wait, boom, boom.
I can feel the.
Wait, let's turn down. Okay. I have one half of a note for delay. I use like 3 delays sometimes, depending on how I want it to sound. I got that turned down because I want that to turn up towards the end. So this is under volume automation. I keep forgetting. All right, so I'm not going to turn that off. Let's see, 1/4 of a note.
I can feel the fire.
Okay, let me turn that down a little bit.
I can feel the. I can feel the fire, flames burn candle.
All right, bypass that. Turn on 1/8 delay.
I can feel the fire, flames burn candles. They could be so simple. You just gotta make it, and you can have it all. You just gotta take it, and if it don't make dollars no sense, you gotta make it. Woke up with the world in my hand. Now I gotta.
Yeah, see, that's so much being played at the same time. It's like everything is centered with the beat. I'm gonna see if I could use Isotope's stem EQ. See if that works. But that uses up so much freaking CPU. And I know for sure if I use that, this is gonna crash. I'm gonna try it out and see. Stem EQ. Don't crash on me. I'm gonna save it. Don't crash. Okay. Dang, I forgot. It only uses vocals, bass, drums, and other. Dang. All right. That's the drums. What's the other? Yeah, so it doesn't give me individual access to the beat. Of course it won't. Dang, how am I gonna do this? I could ask him and see if he could give me the stems. But as an engineer, when someone gives you the stems for a beat called the track outs, aka beat stems, track outs, there's plenty of names for it. Basically, it's the stems, the recordings that create the beat, like the drums, the vocals, guitar, piano, keys. Uh, what else? The drum kits, the kick, the clap, the snare, hi hats, shakers, banjos, everything that makes a beat. When someone gives you the stems and they sound completely raw, that means you have to mix them yourself. But as an engineer, if you take your job seriously and you make money off of it, go ahead and charge them for it. Get your money, make it worth your while. But hey, I mean, to each his own. Do you if you want to do it for free, you want to do it for the love of the game. That's all that matters. But that's extra work on your plate. That's adding more to your plate. When someone gives me a 2-track instrumental and it doesn't sound like it's mixed all the way, or it's mixed poorly, and someone say, "Oh, I can send you the stems," let's just hope the stems are already mixed. You just gotta just add some space and dimension. Make sure that every instrument has its own space so they won't be clashing with one another like this one. Because it's hard for me to pinpoint how I should make the vocals sit on top of the mix, on top of the beat itself. I always try to tell everybody that. When you're mixing your beats, mix them very carefully. Sometimes use headphones when you mix them. I use headphones sometimes when I'm mixing beats. And when I'm mixing vocals, I turn everything down so I can hear everything as a whole. I turn them down. So, let's see. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Wait, where's the chat? Where's the chat? Oh, man. Dang, I'm still learning how to do it. Oh, my gosh. There it is. All right. Oh, excuse me. Peace and blessings. I cannot pronounce that. Tenvius Productions is a page I have on SoundCloud for besides my other platforms. A lot of heavyweights use AI. Yeah, that's true. That's true. My bad, Psych Music. I didn't have the chat open, so I couldn't read your messages. Are you using the new auto tune? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I use 2, sometimes 3 different auto tune plugins. I use the new auto tune from Atarius or Atarius auto tune. Let's call them that. And I use Crispy Tuner by Brainworks. They were brought by another company. No, another company created them, and then Brainworks brought them. I use this for like heavy auto tuning. Like certain parts I want to be auto tune. Keep it sounding natural, sounding more humanized. That's what I use. If someone wants that heavy auto tune, sound like T-Pain or whatever, I use the new auto tune plugin. Let's see. But the stem EQ. Yeah, see, there's no space. Everything is like in the same. Everything's clashing with one another in the same frequency. Dang. I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna take this off. Let me see how it sounds.
I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel a fire, flaming spirit candle. They could be so simple. You just gotta make it, and you can have it all. You just gotta take it, and if it don't make dollars no sense, you gotta make it. Woke up with the world in my hand, now I gotta shape it. I was tired, it ain't work, I had to face it. Had to keep moving
Come on. Really?
I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel the fire, the flame is spirit candle. But it don't be so simple. You just gotta make it. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel the fire, the flame is spirit candle. But it don't be so simple. You just gotta make it. I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel the fire.
Okay.
I could have lost it all.
I don't need that one. Don't need this one either. Yeah, he doesn't normally do dubs, but it's not like he did a dub here.
I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith and all that it resemble.
Okay, we use that one. Okay. All right.
And all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple.
Take that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Rudy P in the building. What's going on, brother? Mixed Master Jaunti. What's going on, brother? How you doing, bro? I know I'm not wearing a hat right now, bro, but I had a fresh cut not too long ago, so I got to show the waves. Bro, that hat that I showed you from what's the name of that store? Prosecuted. Man, I really want that hat. The moment they dropped it, bro, it was coming out 4 o'clock out here, Central Time. Soon as the 4 o'clock came, I refreshed the page. 5 of the sizes were out, including mine. Oh man, those freaking invoices, man. Because they say that they were giving early invoices like weeks ago. I had no idea. I was what I'm saying? Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the group chat because I can't look at every conversation in the group chat. But bro, I was mad. I was like, no one didn't even tell me. But as a channel, you gotta be a part of in order to get these early access to the invoices. But the invoices, they'll charge like $10 or $20 more. The $10, $20 more than retail. I'm getting sick and tired of paying that much money for a freaking hat. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I'm tired. I'm tired of paying that much for a freaking hat. I brought the Brooklyn Dodgers hat. I got it for like $30, brand new. The hook is Miles Morales from Spider-Man. He's half black and half Puerto Rican. And I asked my dad, should I get that hat? He said, man, I would. But that hat was like expensive everywhere until one dude, he was like, he dropped the price because no one didn't want to buy it. And I was looking at it for a good minute. And he dropped the price to like 35, 36. I was like, bro, I'll take it. I look at the pictures. It looks brand new. Got it right here. Came out nice. I'm going to show you in a second. Let me see. Where is it? Right there. Hang on. Yep, here it is right here. See? Brand new. And they have the Puerto Rican flag right here. Yes, I think the Puerto Rican flag colors. It's the Miles Morales from Spider-Man. And when I saw it was Brooklyn Dodgers, because you know he's from Brooklyn. I don't know if you keep up with Spider-Man, anything like that. I don't know if you're into comic books, but he's from Brooklyn. That's why I got it. This bad boy is clean too. See, I did tell myself I was gonna stop buying hats for a while, but I couldn't. I couldn't pass this deal right here. Like $35, and this is like a $70, $80 hat on the market. This is a steal. Whew. Man, it was a long day, a very long day. But it's all about just maintaining your life, maintaining your lifestyle. Make your money, save as much money as you can, make as much money as you can, but don't don't uh don't let money become your master. You can't serve two masters at the same time. Use it. Make your money since it's essential to everybody. It's a necessity. It's very important, but do it for your family. Do it because you're a man. You know, take care of yourself. Take care of your needs. Take care of whatever you need to be taken care of financially, and you should be good to go. So buying hats is very expensive, and I gotta take care of my family too. So I gotta put them first. So I did buy like 2, 3 more hats. uh, but it's gonna, spend your money wisely. That's all that matters. I'm not going crazy. I'm not blowing my money, but make money doing what you love, and that's it. So, with that being said, let's get back to work. Let's see. Wait, what time is it? 7:34. When did I start the stream? About an hour ago. Almost an hour ago. Okay. Let's keep going. All right.
Working on my temple. I can feel the fire. Flame is very kindle.
Okay, it doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too bad. Let me turn this down just a little bit. Turn this other part down. All right. Let me see. Dang, I gotta align these. Wait, hold up. He didn't hold a note in the stacks. Dang. Okay, I might have to align these. Let's see how it comes out. If it messes it up, then I might not be able to use the stack for that part of the verse. All right, let's see. Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna use vocal line. Project 5. I don't know if that's the latest one. I don't know if that's a Project 6, but I use this for dubs and stacks. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I think I got an update here. Let me see. Check for up. Okay. I do have an update. You have version 5.1.12.1. The current version is. Dang, I'm so far behind on this. I'll update it later. All right. Capture. Go down to the stacks, to the dub. Capture. Ooh. Render. Let's see how it sounds now.
I can feel the fire. Flame is very kindle. They could be so simple. You just got.
Okay. All right. Undo it. Don't sound good, so I'm gonna have to dig in there and find out what can I use. I gotta align these, so bring that back. Go back to the top. Capture.
I can feel the fire.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. All right. Okay.
I can feel the fire.
I don't know how to get rid of that because it's not matching the vocal track. I'm gonna have to cut it out and stretch it. I can feel fire.
I can feel the fire.
Dang, I can't use that. I'm gonna have to put a fade on it. Let's see how it sounds.
I can feel the fire. Flame is burning.
Dang. Go back, go back.
I can feel.
Let me take this part out since he's trying to catch his breath.
I can feel the fire.
I'm gonna add a little. I'm gonna stretch it out. The fade. Okay, that should sound better.
I can feel the fire. Flame is burning.
Got it. When it comes to engineering, just take your time. Take your time. All right, bring this back a little bit. And forward that.
I can feel the fire. I can feel the fire. Flame is burning candle.
Okay. Dang, he is so off with the. Okay. I gotta align this again. Shoot. Wait, where is it? I gotta go over here. Boom, boom. Capture the guide and capture the dub.
Flame is burning candle. They could be so slim. Flame is.
I sound like a dub right there, man.
Working on my temple. I can feel the fire. Flame is burning candle. They could be so simple. You just gotta make it. And you can have it all. You just gotta take it. And if it don't make dollars no sense, you gotta make it.
Okay, delete this one.
Woke up with the world in my head. Now I gotta shape it.
Yeah, this beat is way too freaking loud, man, and I don't want to cut too much out because it's gonna start to sound flat. Let's see. All right. We passed the 1 hour mark. Okay, we got 5 people up in here. Got 4 likes. Appreciate you guys. All right. Let's see.
Now I gotta shape it. I was tired and in work. I had to face it. I had to face it. Had to keep moving, rip them chains. I had to break it.
Take that down, down. All right.
Chains, I had to break it. This shit ain't easy. Don't make it harder. Don't make it harder.
Okay. A lot of editing for this one. A lot of editing. When it comes to mixing, start your editing first, because I didn't do that. I didn't do it for this track. That's why I'm doing a lot of editing while I'm mixing, and when it comes to mixing, I could have got this done a lot much sooner.
This shit ain't easy. Don't make it harder. We getting older. Gotta play smarter. Get it up on this grip.
Yeah, I hear that sound with his mouth. Take that out. Add some fades to give it a clear natural sound.
Get it up on this grind. Get that from my father. He got it from his father. Shout out to my mother's father.
Okay. All right. Dang. Wait. So he's missing a stack right there. I mean, I can't tell artists on how to record their vocals But if they miss a stack, then it is what it is.
Got it from his father. Shout out to my mother's father.
I'll turn it up just a little bit.
Got it from his father. Shout out to my mother's father. I got it from his father. Shout out to my mother's father. Iron sharpen iron. Lead a king to his castle. Push a soldier on his grind. It's an everyday battle.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. That sounds good right there. Let's see. Should I align this? Yeah. You want everything to sound completely perfect. Another thing too, he did record this loud. And I always tell everybody, before they send me their vocals, make sure that nothing is peaking, it's not too loud. Make sure your vocals are hitting between -10 and -16 dB. Because an engineer would love it if he has headroom for the tracks. Same thing when it comes to mastering. When a song is 100% mixed and is ready for mastering, it has to have headroom for mastering. It has to have headroom. I cannot stress that enough.
Lead a king to his castle. Push a soldier on his grind. It's an everyday battle. Reminiscing about Big B.
Big B, rest in peace. That's his brother. So much violence in the world. We gotta learn to stop.
Bro, forever on my mind. Young king with some big dreams.
All right, I definitely gotta align this. This is off. Dang, I gotta keep this on the page, man. I'm tired of keep going back to the to the audio suite. Okay, go down. Highlight that. Capture. Boom. There it is.
Dreams did it big in the nine. Make sure you're landing forever. Forever rep it 8 time. Make sure you're landing forever. Forever rep it.
I don't think I can use that lead. Well, if that's what you want, man, I got you.
Make sure you're landing forever. Forever rep it 8 time.
One thing an engineer would love too, if you guys have multiple takes of your stacks instead of just one. Some people might argue, yeah, why not just duplicate it and turn it up or down by a few centimeters, not centimeters, semitones or semitones, how you guys want to pronounce it, and move it just a little bit by by millimeters. I'd rather not do that because it'll sound a little bit robotic depending on the artist. There are plenty of ways to like manipulate the situation. There are plenty of ways. Like I stated earlier, there isn't a best way to mix vocals. I just prefer not to do that. I just don't like it. Not just because that's more work for me to do. I just don't like how it comes out. I just don't.
Make sure you're landing forever. Forever rep it 8 time.
Yeah. Wait, did I do that? Nope, I did not do that. I did not align it. All right. Capture. Capture.
Make sure you're landing forever. Forever rep it 8 time.
That sounds okay. Sounds okay. I'm gonna keep it. There we go.
Could have house and all.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. That sounds loud, way too loud. All right. And what's this right here? Yeah. That's the thing. When you have multiple tracks being played at the same time and they all sound like something very different, it's hard to use that. It is really hard to use that. I'm like, you got to hear one or the other. You got to choose, you know?
It ain't time. Make sure your name forever, forever reputate time. Could've lost it all. Vividly.
Turn this down because this is way too loud. Dang. I wish you would have record this whole track over here. Everything sounds off. Come on. Why the fade won't? Seriously? Bro, why the fade ain't? Wait. There you are. Oh my goodness, you scared me for a second.
Reputate time. Make sure your name forever, forever reputate time. Could've lost it all. I vividly remember. I chose to walk with faith and all that it resembles. Forever reputate time. Could've lost it all.
Wait, so why?
Reputate time. Could've lost it all.
Wait, something's off here. I know I did not add that much reverb.
Reputate time. Could've lost it all. I vividly remember.
So this one sounds like I got a lot more reverb, but which I don't. So one of them is clashing one another because they both sound different.
Reputate time. Could've lost it all. I vividly remember. I chose to walk with faith and all that it resembles. I could've lost it all.
I'm not feeling it. It's the beat. And he might have to re-record this. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Gotta add fade to silence.
All that it resembles, I could've lost it all.
I'm not feeling it. And I feel like I feel it's starting to feel like I over-processed this because everything's recorded too loud. The beat itself is too loud. And I feel like I've overdone it by trying to clean the vocals, make them sound clear enough. But my client, he didn't record it over here. He did it either at his studio or someone else's studio. But whoever engineered it, they did it wrong. They recorded everything too loud. Like I had to clip gain it. I had to do some gain staging. Once you take in some stems where it's too loud, you don't have enough space, headroom, you use gain staging by using a clip gain in Pro Tools. Or if you're in FL Studio or Ableton Live, Logic Pro, Cubase, Studio One, Traction, Audacity, any type of DAW or Luna, which I heard suck. You use any of those the DAWs, you do a lot of gain staging. Make sure you have enough headroom. But for some strange reason, it's still not coming out the way I would like it to. So I'm just going to bring out those transients once more. Let me see. Dang, I don't hear the kick. My main goal is to hear the drums, make sure the kick. I use a limiter to make sure that those transients are hitting hard to the point where if it sounds like the drums are getting destroyed, meaning they sound distorted, that means you limit it enough. So go backwards a little bit to give yourself some space. Make sure it sounds clear. Let's see. That's another thing too. The drums, you can't hear the drums that well. All right, let me see.
all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel the fire, flaming spirit kindle. They could be so simple.
You hear the drums? They very distorted. So you want to go back.
You just gotta make it, and you can have it all. You just got.
Dang, why does it keep going? Dang, go back to the way I had it.
I vividly remember I chose to walk with faith, and all that it resemble. Still motivated on a mission, working on my temple. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this. You might have to come back, come over here and redo it. I don't like how it come. I don't like how it sounds. I do not like how it sounds. Rizzo might be watching this. Hey man, I'm not trying to scold you, but you know you're a dope artist. Trust me. I want your vocals to sound perfect. You might have to redo this. I'm not feeling it. Okay. And I don't go to my master bus. I go to my mix bus. Make sure, first on the limiter, make sure I have like at least -2 of gain reduction. And then I go to my mix bus and I turn it down to -5. Make sure I have myself enough headroom. So in that way, when it sounds clear enough, if it's low enough, it's ready for mastering. And I always send this part to my clients. I never send the unmastered version loud because it's going to make them think that it's already mastered and it isn't. So turn it down. Bring it down to -5.
Feel the fire, flaming spirit kindle. They could be so simple. You just gotta make it.
I make sure it's hitting between -3 and -6. So in that way, I have enough headroom for mastering. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure it's in the middle.
Yeah. And you can have it all. You just gotta take it. And if it don't make dollars no sense, you gotta make it. Woke up with the world in my head. Now I gotta shape it. I was tired in work. I had to face it. Had to keep moving with them chains. I had to break it.
Okay, that sounds okay. It sounds okay. It's just I'm afraid if I master it, it's gonna sound worse. That's why I think he should redo this. Wait, let me see something. That might be a way too long of a fade to silence. All right, let me take this and bring it over here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. See, the female vocals in the beat sounds so loud. But I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Bounce it. Lost it all. Unmastered. I'll create a wave format. Put it in wave format and MP3 format. Send an MP3 to the client. Okay. Let it bounce, do its thing. Let me see if anybody's sending me messages. All right, Psych Music. What you use to master, Jaunti? And are you using Pro Tools? Yes, I'm using Pro Tools. And what I use for master, it depends. I use some waves, audio, universal audio, Fab Filter. See what else? I use a lot. I don't use the same plugins for everything. It really depends on how I feel. I might want to use the same plugins every now and then. But yeah, that's what I use mainly. Sometimes I might even use a stock plugin, just like for the smallest things. I use 2 de-essers. For instance, I use 2 de-essers, one on the top of my vocal chain and one at the bottom of my vocal chain. The one at the top do a lot of de-essing, and the one at the bottom does a little bit of de-essing. Depends on whatever I did in the middle of my vocal chain. It might bring back the sibilance in your vocals, like in the high end of your vocals. So I add another de-esser. It just de-ess whatever is left, just a little bit, and that's it. I put a de-esser on my reverb to get rid of the tail of the reverb. You know, it really depends. But yeah, to answer your question, I use Pro Tools. I'm on Pro Tools Studio, which I do not like because it crashes a lot. So I have to make sure that I'm not having anything running in the background. I make sure I have enough memory, and make sure that nothing's crashing. 'Cause it was crashing on me a lot for the last few months, which I didn't know why. It might be because I have to increase my RAM, but as of lately, it's been working pretty good. When it comes to knowing your computer, you gotta know it very, very well. But yeah, for mixing, I use Waves, Universal Audio, Valve Filter, sometimes MCP DSP, or MEC DSP. What else do I use? Let me see, since I'm on Pro Tools right now. See what else I use here. Yeah, of course. I used the Artaris Auto Tune. There are a lot of plugins that I have on here, but I use it for beat making. Yeah, Waves, Universal Audio. I use I use IK Multimedia for I use the T-Rex Classic Clipper. I use that. I love that freaking plugin. I use that in my mastering. What else I use? Everything else I use for beats. I have I use Isotope sometimes too. It really depends on how I feel, or whatever it is I'm trying to do. For Spectrasonics, Sound Toys, I use Sound Toys. For the bass, I use XLN Audio, Safari Pedals, Denise Audio, Cradle, Excite Audio. What else? I use something called from a company called Meter Plugs. I use, dang, I just lost it. I use something called the loudness penalty. That actually lets me know how loud the track is going to be if you put it on streaming services. It shows you how loud it's going to be on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, you name it. And it lets you know how much they're going to reduce the amount of sound. If you're trying to hit negative 14 loaves, which they highly recommend for audio engineers, which is stupid because it's too low. How I know this? Because I've tried it. It makes your vocals, not vocals, it makes your song sound very, very low. So you compare it to your favorite artist and you play them all together, your favorite artist's music gonna sound way much louder. So I made that mistake. So I try to hit between -8 and -9 for the loudness, and it works. So let me see. Anything else? Okay. Do you have di, di, dynamic assist and high? I don't know what those are. I've heard of that before. Die assist, but I don't know what it does. And do you have gold clip? I thought about doing an episode of which VST is better, comparing that to a few other clippers. I just haven't had time. I just haven't had time. But now to answer your question, I don't have neither one of those. I'm like old fashioned. I just do everything by ear, using some very good plugins, sometimes cheap plugins, just to save some money. Because nowadays, all these plugins are coming out, and people think that you got to keep up with the Joneses, which I think is silly. There were times that I was mixing with just stock plugins. You know how much money I was saving before I got in before I invested into Waves and then Universal Audio. I was just using stock plugins, and my mixes were still coming out clean. I did a song with this guy from Texas called "Play It by Ear," and they shot a music video of it when I was out of town. I was supposed to be in a music video, but the song sounds so clean, I didn't even master it yet. And I use nothing but stock plugins. You know, like I said earlier in the chat, earlier in the stream, you use what's best for yourself by using your ears. I just used nothing but stock plugins. That's all I did. And the vocals were still coming out clean. So I don't have everything, but I don't need everything just to make good music. You know, sometimes less is more. You use what you feel more comfortable with. So let me delete these unused tracks, save myself some memory. Boom. And I might do another stream probably by tomorrow because I have a lot more songs I got to mix because I have a deadline in a couple of months that I have to reach. So I want to get these songs done like at least a month in advance because I know it's gonna take like at least a month to upload all these songs on all streaming platforms. And let me see, Rizzo, where are you, bro? I'm gonna use your iCloud. Okay, lost it all. Unmastered. I'm gonna send this to him and get his final take on it and see if he likes it or not, or if you want me to make some changes. And if he doesn't, if he likes it, I'll go ahead and keep it. But I would recommend for him to come over and redo it. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the email. Where is the song? Okay, there we go. I try to organize everything. I don't put none of my stuff. I don't put none of my work on my desktop. It'd be scattered everywhere. So I put it in a folder called Pro Tools Projects, and all of my clients I have them lined up alphabetically, and then I have the name of their tracks inside their folders, and that's how I keep everything organized so I know where everything is. Trust me, when I first did this almost 20 years ago, I was a complete mess. Help you with automations. Oh, that right there, I use Vocal Writer. But I might look into it. 8:04. Okay. 87 minutes. Okay. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes, I think, or more. Rizzo, where are you, bro? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Lost it all. Bounced files. Okay. I'm gonna let him know straight up. Let me know what you think. Sorry, I type very fast. Make sure vocals in front of the mix of the beat. But you give me your best. Hey Google, turn off crystal lights. Sweet, they're done charging. When I say turn on or turn off the crystal lights, that means that it's going to charge them. And if I say turn off, it's going to stop the charging. That's my LED lights. I love them. It boosts my creativity flow. So when my clients come over and record, we turn on all the lights and we put on the star projector. It boosts our creativity flow. And they want to record and make music longer, and they like coming back. That's how you want to make your clients feel more comfortable in your studio. The beat sounds very loud, and it's hard for me to place your vocals in front of the beat, on top of the beat. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Boom. Send. And that's how I do it. When it comes to me mixing people's music, I focus, make sure it sounds good, and I bounce it, and I give them my best judgment on it, and whatever it is that they like, it's all about satisfying the client's needs for their music, and whatever they like, I'm like, hey, then my job is done. I go ahead and put it in the mastering stage. All right, so I think I got a message from Psych Music. Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, shoot, he sent me a message on Instagram. Well, let me see. Man, I keep losing more followers on Instagram. I just lost another 100. I was from 10.4K now to 10.3K. And Instagram, they just completely just shadow ban me. I'm not gonna lie, like, I really don't care anymore on Instagram. I only go on Instagram just to uh just to find inspiration. But they're messing up my growth on Instagram. I'm really not feeling it. I'm like, why? But it is what it is, though. I could care less anymore. Okay. All right. 8:08 p.m. Dang, the microphones. Man, my mom always trying to come up here trying to sing on the mic. Keep readjusting it. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I am tired. Might might get a little small bite to eat, and then get up in the morning. Try to see if I can go to the gym, and if I can, I'll see if I can vlog it for you guys. I'm gonna come up with some new videos soon. I got an unboxing for you guys very soon about a new. It's not brand new, but it's a product where you can make beats with. Take it with you every now and then. It's nothing spectacular, but it's something. But I'll keep you guys posted. Once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. Guys, have a blessed one. Happy New Year. Make this year the best yet to come. Take it easy. Bless.